Hello all, welcome to Life Skills from Sanskrit. I'm Jigar. Today we are going to look at a couplet that talks about the importance of our deeds, the actions that we do, and how it defines our present and our future. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into it. Pita ratnakaro yasya, Lakshmir yasya sahodara, Shankho bhikshatanam kuryan, adattam mupatishthate. Let me repeat that. Pita ratnakaro yasya, Lakshmir yasya sahodara, Shankho bhikshatanam kuryan, adattam upatishthate. What we are going to do is we are going to divide this into two bits and then look at them individually. So, what does the first bit tell us? The first bit talks about the background or where the conch comes from. Now, conch is a seashell, and of course, it comes from the sea or the ocean. So, what the first bit tells us is Pita ratnakaro yasya, ratnakara, ratna akaraha means where you find tons and tons and tons of gems and precious things, which in Sanskrit means the ocean. And Pita means, of course, father, a parent. So conch, where does it come from? It comes from where all these beautiful, precious gems come from. And the ocean is the father of this conch. So, of course, it comes from, well, a very good background. And another example that they give is Lakshmi Yasya Sahodara. Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, she is also his sister. Sahodara means sister or sibling. So, two big people in the family, father the ocean, and Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth herself, is his sister. And then what happens to conch? Let's have a look at it in the second bit. Shankho bhikshatanam kuryan. So what does a conch do? Conch makes sound. And that's its action. That's what it does. It makes sound. And what happens then? A beggar to beg and to draw attention of people so they will give him money uses a conch. So by using this beautiful example of a conch, this couplet is trying to tell us, look, doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is what you do. Your deeds, your actions are going to define your present and your future. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the lineage. As long as you're skilled, as long as you're doing good deeds, and as long as your actions are leading you to greatness, that's good enough. Because look at the conch. Even if it comes from a well-regarded family, the ocean, the goddess of wealth, at the end of the day is simply used by a beggar because of its actions. So what you want to do is focus on building your skills. You want to make sure that your actions make positive changes in your life and they build positive relationships in your lives. If you can do it, if you can control those actions, those deeds, and turn them into positive things, then of course great and positive things are going to happen to you. But if you don't, what's going to happen? It's very simple. Even if you come from a well-regarded lineage, even if your past was very, very glorious, at the end of the day, you're simply going to lose all of it. Because, well, your actions were just not good enough. So, let's have a look at the couplet again. Pita ratnakaro yasya, Lakshmir yasya sahodara, Shankho bhikshatanam kuryan, adattam upatishthate. My take on this couplet is a conch whose father is ocean and sibling is goddess of wealth Lakshmi howls and cries to help beggar beg for money. It's your deeds that make you who you are. Now for those who are wondering, why is Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, considered a daughter of the ocean? Well, I would suggest you go and look into Samudra Manthan. According to the mythology, Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, came out of the ocean when Samudra Manthan was done. So she comes from the ocean, conch comes from the ocean, and that's what makes them siblings. Thank you for joining me today. Stay positive, Stay tuned.